Alright guys, so today I'm just going to be showing you this really cool card trick, and anyways, here's what it looks like. So to start off, all I'm going to do is go through and just pick one card, and I'm going to flip it face up in the deck, so it's going to look like this. As you can see, the card that I chose is the 10 of diamonds, so it's just a completely random card. It doesn't really matter what it is, but at this point, I'm just going to be having you pick one card. So I'm just going to riffle down the side of the pack, and you can say stop whenever you want. So let's say I riffle down and you say stop here. I'm just going to pick up the deck. It's a completely random card, and in this case you've chosen the 6 of spades. So what I want you to do is just remember this card. Okay, keep the 6 of spades in your memory, because I'm just going to be putting the rest of the deck on top, and as you can see, it is just lost in the deck somewhere, and my 10 of diamonds is still face up. So at this point, I just want you to mix up your card further into the deck. So let's say you were to cut the deck like this. You can keep cutting it if you want as many times as you like. Doesn't really matter where you cut it, but as you can see, that 10 is really moving just throughout the deck in different random places. And let's say you were to give the deck just one more cut. So at this point, all I'm going to do is break off the deck into 2 even halves. So I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26 cards. So we have 2 completely even stacks. Now all I'm going to do is keep taking cards one by one off each pack at the same time until we get back to that first chosen card at the beginning. So once we find that 10 of diamonds is where the trick actually happens. So let's say I keep going down, and as you can see, I have the 10 of diamonds from the beginning, and just like that, it has chosen your card, the 6 of spades. So not only did it even choose your card, but as you can see, just by luck, we've fallen on the 4 aces as well. So this is the trick, guys, and if you want to know how to do it, don't forget to stick around for the tutorial. Alright, so here's how you guys can do the trick. So to start off, what you want to do is just take any 4 of a kind that you want. In this case, I just have the aces, and just go ahead, take these out of the deck, and then separate them into each color like this, so the black, and the reds. And with the remaining cards, you just want to make 2 even packets of 24 cards. So in this packet, I have 24 cards, and I have 24 in this one as well. So at this point, all you have to do is establish which packet's going to be the top or the bottom. So in this case, I'm just going to be making this one the bottom. All you do is take 1 ace, put it on top, take the other ace and just put it on the bottom. So this packet is just really simple. 1 on top, 1 on the bottom like this, and then you can just leave this on the table. So now for the next one, what you want to do is while the cards are face up, you take 1 card or 1 ace, leave it second from the top like this, and then you can take the other ace and just put it on the bottom. So you're going to have 1 ace second from the top while the cards are face up, and then you're just going to have 1 on the bottom like this, flip it over, and then put it on top of the other deck over here. So that is basically the setup for this trick. And then from this point, what you want to do is you're just going to be telling the spectators that you're going to be choosing 1 card and just flipping it over in the deck. And you do this kind of nonchalantly because obviously you actually have an ace already showing on top of the deck. So when you spread through the cards and you say you're going to flip one over, really what you're looking for is the 1 card that is now sandwiched in between the 2 aces. So in this case we have the king of spades, but you want to flip it over kind of, relaxed. You don't want to bring any attention because you don't want the spectators noticing that you now have 2 aces sandwiching a card. So when you spread through the deck, you just kind of quickly say, okay, I'm just going to flip over 1 card in the deck. You just kind of flip it over, square up the deck, and then right after that you want to spread the deck on the table. This way the spectators don't really feel like you're hiding anything. And you say, okay, look, so I've just happened to flip over the king of spades. Now this is going to be my card, and at this point you can tell the spectators that now that you've picked yours, you're going to have them pick theirs. So from here, what you want to do is you're going to riffle down the deck and tell the spectators to say stop, and then that's how they're going to be picking their card. But you don't necessarily want them picking any card that's going to be above that king of spades or the face-up card. So what you want to do is make sure that you start riffling from the middle of the deck. That way, by the time the spectator says stop, they're going to be picking a card that is below that face-up king. So at this point, let's just say the spectators say stop here. It is below the face-up card. You take the deck directly where they said stop. You flip over the card that is on top, and in this case, it's a 9 of spades. So you make sure the spectator is now remembering that this card is a 9 of spades. You flip it over. You put it directly on top of the deck in your right hand. Put the remaining cards on top, and you can just say, look, I'm just going to square up the deck. Your card is completely lost. You can even spread the cards and say, look, I have no idea what your card is, but obviously you can still see that my face-up card is there. So from here you can tell your spectators that they can go ahead and mix up the deck even more. Just make sure they're only cutting the deck once, like this. So you can have them cut the deck really as many times as they want, and you can periodically show them that your face-up card is actually moving throughout the deck. So this way it makes it look like the deck is really getting mixed up. So at this point, let's say the spectator just gives the deck one more cut, and then from here what you want to do is tell them, okay, so now that your card is just completely lost in the deck, all I'm going to do is split the deck into 2 equal piles of 26 cards. So now what you want to do is when you're counting the cards, you don't want to reverse the order like this. You just want to simply push over cards, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26 cards. So now you have 2 completely even groups of cards, and at this point all you have to do is tell your spectators that you're going to be taking 1 card off each pile once at a time, just like this, and you just keep doing it until you reach that face-up card. At this point you can just be making some small talk to make the time go by quicker, but you really want to make sure that you're only grabbing 1 card at a time. That is just the easiest way to screw this trick up. And at this point, as you can see, we have found the face-up card from the beginning, and all you have to do is show the spectators, and all you want to do is make sure that you're making a 4 forward card pile like this to make a square, and directly across from that face-up card should be the spectator selection. So at this point you can even show them that after that your face-up card has chosen their face-up card, you can show them that the remaining cards are actually the aces on top of the packets. So this is a really cool kind of like coincidental trick, and I hope this one works out for you guys, and as always, thanks for watching.